Oh, I don't know if anyone's up. It's fucking midnight. Just don't feel like driving home alone. The fuck was that, guys? I'm going by Greendale Mall. There's no mall. It's fucking Amazon. I go by Spags. You guys remember Spags in Shrewsbury? It's not there anymore. It's a strip mall. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I'll let people roll on in here. And now I got this asshole to the left of me going the exact same speed as me, so I can't even pass. There's no one on the road at this time. Unbelievable. Alright, how about that? Should I get off? I'm not even taking the highway. I'm getting off, going the back roads. I'm not dealing with this crap. Dude, what the fuck happened tonight? What on earth happened tonight? I'll let people roll in here. Alright. So Adam Hirsch is getting fresh from me there tonight. That's okay. That's okay. Isn't Adam from Abington? Where were you with the Abington story this week, man? It's right up your territory. You should have been the first one messaging me with that story. It's okay. I got a bunch of people messaging it. Anyway, I just want to say this about this, okay? For all the zappy people out there. I've always been a Mac Jones guy. And I said, when I said that thing tonight about, oh, Zappy's going to take over or whatever, and I was right. Because I'm like, he's in now, he scores, we're not going to see Mac Jones again. And we didn't. But guess what? We should have. Now, that's not the reason we lost the game, but it kind of is. Well, the fact we couldn't stop Justin fucking Fields, this mediocre college, he's a college quarterback. Not once did he like stand in that pocket tonight and be like, ooh, he delivered that. That was a bullet. Yeah, Justin Fields looked great tonight. No, that never happened. What happened tonight was Bailey Zappe's too short. That's all it comes down to. People don't understand. It's like, dude, there's a reason quarterbacks are drafted when they're like 6'4", 6'5", right? Because defensive linemen are tall and they put their hands up. Go watch the replay tonight. How many times did that happen? Where they just put their hands up and they either deflected the ball or altered the way that the ball was thrown for Zappe. That's literally all it took. Just Zappe was figured out tonight. The Zappe mania is over. Like, he's been figured out. He's too short. There's very few short quarterbacks. The only ones that come to mind are that have been successful. And don't give me Doug Flutie, because Doug Flutie was never like a really long-term NFL quarterback. It's just Drew Brees and Russell Wilson. That's it. That's it. That's the whole list right there. That's the 5'11" crew. And I don't even think Bailey Zappe is 5'11". I think he's like probably 5'9", 5'10". Kyler Murray's got the same problem. There's a reason the freaking Cardinals are mediocre and never going to be that good. And he can run. He can run. And he can throw. He's like, people forget, Kyler Murray was supposed to be like the first overall draft pick in the Major League Baseball draft. Top 5. He is not 6'1", Adam. Stop it. Bailey Zappe's not 6'1". You can list him whatever the fuck you want to. That man is not 6'1". That man's not 6 feet tall. Okay? That man is 5'11" tops. And it was the reason we lost. He's too short. He's too short. Mac Jones, after that first 3-and-out thing, Mac Jones should have been back in the game, period. The message was sent by taking him out. Get your shit together, Mac. He had that was a bad interception he threw. Okay? He also hasn't played in a month, so there's that. Come on. Stop it. You know what else I was thinking too? So, what quarterbacks in the league, long-term successful quarterbacks, are taken in the 4th round? You name me that. Let's go through the major winners, right? The best quarterbacks in the league, right? What round are they drafted? Okay. Josh Allen, 1st round. Okay. Joe Burrow, first round. Lamar Jackson, first round. Go down the list of the great ones, man. Go down the freaking list. Let's go down the list together, shall we? Patrick Mahomes, where was he drafted? First round. Deshaun Watson, he's a little handsy, but first round. How about Aaron Rodgers? What round was Aaron Rodgers drafted? You name it. You go down the list there. The great ones, man, they're all first-round draft picks. Like this idea that these Bradys exist in the world. I mean, Breeze was what, a second or third-round pick, if that? These Brady, like, you're going to be good in the 6th round. Stop it. You're not going to be good in that late of a round. And here I am, by the way. I'm at a freaking traffic light in Holden. I'm going right now. That should be a rotary, by the way. I'm also, a lot of people don't know this about me, I hate sharks, I hate traffic lights. I love rotaries. Turtleboy is like so pro rotary. I can't even. There's this street in Boston. Like if you ever go along the outskirts of Boston, like the West Roxbury Parkway, dude, it's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure to drive through there because it's just rotary after rotary after rotary, and I've never seen traffic ever. Why is there a light there right now? It's midnight in Holden. No one's on the road right now. But they love fucking lights. I don't know. There should be rotaries. But I digress a little bit. So let's go back to first-round picks, right? Let's go through them. The great ones. In the end, even the retired ones, right? What round was Ben Roethlisberger drafted in? First round. How about Peyton Manning? First round. I'm noticing a pattern here, right? I'm noticing a pattern. So what am I getting at? What round was Mac Jones drafted in? First round. Bailey Zappe's in the fourth round quarterbacks. Come on, dude. Stop it. He was drafted in the first round for a reason. Because he's a first round talent. He's about 4 or 5 inches taller than Bailey Zappe. And that shit mattered tonight. You can pretend like the height didn't matter. We lost because Bailey Zappe is too short. You're not going to win shit with a short quarterback like that. And I mean it. Like, Kyler Murray's short too, and he's fast. He's one of the fastest players in the league. You ain't gonna win shit with him. He's 5'9". Not winning anything with Kyler Murray. Stop it. Even Baker Mayfield, too short. Look at Joe Burrow. Look at Josh Allen. How tall are they? 6'4", 6'5"? They're manly men that stand there. And they have great arms, and they fucking throw it in there. And they're not hitting defensive linemen in the hands because they're taller than them. I mean, look at every time. Again, there's a fucking guy there because they're 5 inches taller than him. I'm going to stop sign there. Mac is 6'3". 6'3" is fine. 6'3" is good. I would say it's a minimum. You want like 6'3" to 6'6". So fire Bill Belichick. Stop it. I mean, the bigger problem tonight, of course, was the defense. How many times did they have... first of all, Matthew Judon, we are lucky to have him. And he's going to be wasted. We ain't going to win shit with Matt. He's going to be one of those guys like, oh, remember where we had for years, the Patriots have been looking for a pass rusher that just gets to the quarterback. We never had one. And now we got one. And we ain't going to win shit with him because he's 29. 2 years, 3 years from now, I'll be done. We ain't win shit. You know what I mean? It's like, we're going to be like, oh, remember we had the best pass rusher in the league? That sucks. So we don't have him anymore. Oh, well. Sucks he got old. But good thing we spent all that money in. Remember the big free agent re-signing we had over the offseason, guys? Remember who it was? Devin Godchaux, remember him? Belichick described him as one of the best defensive linemen in the league. What does he do? Have you ever seen him make a play? They missed tonight Christian Barmore big time, man. They could not. They had no, besides obviously Judon, their defensive line blew tonight. They controlled the line of scrimmage. They did whatever the fuck. They're the fucking Bears, man. We just lost to the Bears at home. We got mercied. Justin Fields took a knee. Justin Fields had mercy on us. He had mercy on us. We had to be like, we begged for compassion from arguably the worst quarterback in the league. Like, Justin Fields is horrible right now. Horrible. He can't fucking throw. That was our saving grace tonight, is that man can't throw. Like, anytime he threw more than 20 yards, like, he ain't gonna complete this shit. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. Man, I don't know. So we got the Jets next. I guess that's what we got going for us, right? We got the Jets next. That's good. I don't believe in the Jets. Some people believe in the Jets. I don't believe in the Jets. We're going to fuck up Zach Wilson. We're going to fuck Zach Wilson up. Zach Wilson sucks, dude. Mediocre. How many touchdowns do you have this year? 1, 2? That's it? Sucks. By the way, 𝗏𝗏 is tweeting out shit about, like, the first round picks suck in that draft. Blah, blah, blah. First of all, Trevor Lawrence looks great. I don't know what you're watching, Clay. He looks great. And Matt Jones, it's like, dude, hasn't had a chance this year. Hasn't had a chance. It's not his fault. Not entirely. Leave Mac alone. Leave Mac alone. He didn't do anything wrong. It's not his fault. But it's like, I don't know. Where is the energy when Mac Jones plays? Like, where is that energy? I guess it's kind of his fault. Like, there's just something about 𝗓𝗵 when he gets in the huddle. It's like, you need to bring... Is that an intangible? That you just make your team better just by being there and talking to them? I don't know. There was not the same team tonight when I saw Mac Jones go on the field. Even though he's better than Bailey. He's better. Do we all agree? Let's take a vote tonight. Let's take a vote right now. Who is the better quarterback for the Patriots going forward? Who's the better quarterback? Vote 1 for Mac Jones. Vote 2 for Bailey 𝗓𝗵. Vote right now. I'm honestly curious. I'm a 1. I'm Mac Jones. Who do you guys think is the better quarterback for the Patriots moving forward? Jones or 𝗓𝗵? Hoyer, stop it with the Hoyer shit. So I can't really read them because I'm driving, but no song. But think about the schedule. I mean, do you guys see Matt Ryan is done for the year? We have the Colts in 2 weeks. Like, this was perfect to go 4-3, and then we got Jets, Colts, Jets, Colts, Jets. That's 7-3 right there. 7-3. But nope, we lost to the Bears. The fucking Bears. I guess we were 3-4 last year at one point too. So it's doable. It is doable. But obviously you got to win next week against the Jets. And then you win again against the Colts. And then I think we got the bye, right? And then you get the Jets again. And then the problem starts. Then you got the Vikings on Thanksgiving. That should be interesting. Then you got the Cardinals, which I thought the Cardinals blow, dude. They blow. Better beat the Cardinals. I think the Raiders are the most underrated team in the league. I think the Raiders are good, man. They should have beat the Chiefs that night. We got the Raiders after that. Then we got, after that, are the fucking Bengals, and the Bengals look better every single week. Yikes. And we haven't even talked about the 2 games against the Buffalo Bills yet, who are by far the best team in the NFL. By far. So that sucks. So you got to win the next 3. We got Colts. You got Jets, Colts, Jets. You have to win all 3 of those games. And guess what? I think we can. I think the Jets are the fakest 5-2 team ever. I think the Colts suck. The Colts have a great supporting cast, but they don't have a quarterback, man. Erlinger, whoever that is. That guy. How old is he? Has he been around? I don't even know who that is. I've heard of him, I feel like. But whoever he is, he's next. I'd rather have Carson Wentz. I don't know. So, we'll see, guys. I'm good. I'm pulling in. I'm home. I made it home all right. Here we go. Nice. Boom. Boom. There we go. Now I can finally read the comments in one sec. Watch out for kids' bikes and shit. All right, we're home. I always got to do this thing too. I freaking put the windows down. All right. All right, so what are people saying? Brian Hoyer. Drew Bledsoe got C-blocked. I don't know what that means. Not a sports fan. That's state troopers and more. Yeah. You know, the state trooper story was like... So I've heard that rumor for quite some time, and I couldn't publish it because it's a rumor. So when Shannon put that out there, that video, I'm like, oh, well, now I could just report on what's out there. I'm not the one putting it in the public domain. And I did interview her about that, and I asked her about that, and she's on record saying it. So all I'm doing is reporting what a police officer is saying. And the letter from the state police union, the fact that it was that quick tells me like something's up here. You know, something is up here. Moore Healy is a scissoring machine, dude. Machine. All right, what else we got? Anything else? Raider Nation for life. Yeah, I mean, I like the Raiders, man. I think the Raiders are a good team. I think the Raiders are better than the Patriots, don't you? We don't have anyone as good as Devontae Adams. They have Chandler Jones. Like, they're a good team. I see 3, maybe 4 wins. We should win the next 3. Hope you're paying attention to the Giants. The Giants are the fakest 6-1 team I've ever seen. The next 3 games are Seattle, Houston, and Detroit. Dude, well, first of all, they're underdogged. They're underdog every game they play. It's crazy. They're underdogged against Seattle next week. Seattle's not bad. I thought Seattle was going to be the worst team in the league. They're not bad. They're in first place. First place. How'd that happen? Gonna be wild. Yeah. No, Moore is she's separated or divorced. That's the thing. It's like I don't care. I have no interest in Moore Healy's love life or who she's hooking up. Like, you know what I mean? The only thing that's interesting about that is they're troopers and you oversee them. Like Charlie Baker's big scandal was Troopergate. What would Moore Healy do in that situation? One might ask. Kansas City Chiefs have that division locked up. Yeah, I'll tell you that. Like I went into the season thinking like, oh, the Chargers, the Chargers suck. Justin Herbert is the most overrated player I've ever seen. He sucks, man. People talk about him being a top 5 quarter. He blows. The Raiders are better than the Chargers, even though they lost him this year. And I knew the Broncos were going to suck. People were all about the Broncos. The Broncos, I fucking hate them because they're so boring. They are the most... I don't understand how an NFL team filled with fast, big, strong men... And yeah, my belt is fucking unbuckled. I was fat, so I unbuckled myself. The NFL, like, it's filled with fast, strong, big men, and how any team could be that boring. I'd rather watch golf than watch any Broncos game. It doesn't matter who they play. If they played the Bears tonight, the Bears would have scored 8. That would have been like a 10-7 game. They are the most horrible team to watch ever. And every team plays down to them. They fucking suck. I fucking hate to watch the Denver Broncos. Even the Jets have been scoring a lot this year. They play the Broncos, nobody scores. I hate the fucking Broncos. I'd rather like listen to an hour of K. Peter talk about nonsense than ever watch a Broncos game. They're that fucking bad. And I hate to say it, but the Giants, dude, are the most boring 6-1 team I've ever seen. Like, ever. How the fuck are they 6-1? I don't know. That can't last. It can't last. They suck. The Giants fucking blow. Stop it. The whole league sucks this year. If the Buffalo Bills don't win the Super Bowl this year, they're never going to win the Super Bowl. I've never seen the league this bad before. Have you guys ever seen the league this bad? Where it's like nobody stands out. If they cannot win this year, they're just a cursed franchise. They are far and away the best team in the league. It's not even close. You saw what they did at Kansas City. That's the second best team is the Kansas City Chiefs. Stop it with the Eagles. Stop it. The Eagles are not even in the echelon of the Chiefs or the Bills. The Super Bowl champion is going to come from the AFC this year. So it is what it is. But anybody else? Broncos country. Oh, we got Broncos fans. Come on, man. You know what it's like. You know, at least the Patriots make it interesting every week. At least we're interesting. The Broncos are not interesting at all. All right. Anything else? Anti-Mahomes and true about Herbert. Dude, it's like people were hyping up Justin Herbert like he's like the next big thing. Like he's made it. Like he's done anything. What the fuck has Justin Herbert ever done? Yeah, he's threw a lot of touchdowns as a second-year player. Neato. They went 9-8, okay? They lost the last game of the year when they needed to win it to the Raiders. Come on. You have to win football games ultimately. That's what makes Patrick Mahomes great. He just wins football games. They're alpha males. Anyway, Giants have a great running back. I got news for you. That's not a recipe for winning Super Bowls, okay? This isn't the 95 Cowboys. You need to throw the ball. And that great running back they have can get hurt at any moment. All it takes is one tackle to the knees or the ankle, whatever. You're just done. And it's happened to Saquon before. You're not going to win shit like that. You need the quarterback. Daniel Jones runs too much. I have no faith in them. I have no faith in any NFC team. Now that the big three, the Rams, the Packers, and the Bucks all suck, I have no faith. Yeah, I don't have faith in Kirk Cousins. I don't know about you people. I don't have faith in Dak Prescott. I have faith in the defense. I don't know about Dak Prescott. I don't have faith in Jalen Hurts. Hell no. God, no. I don't have faith in goddamn Kyler Murray or who the hell else is in the end. I mean, who are these suckbag teams? It's horrible. Marcus Mariota is the second best quarterback in the NFC South. That's the state of the NFL right now. Marcus Mariota. What? Andy Dalton is starting games? PJ Walker? Who the fuck are these guys? What is happening to the NFL right now? I don't know. Tennessee's always there, right? They'll probably go 11-6 like they always do, and then they scare you. Don't scare me. Scare the Titans. Anyway, running backs are only good for fantasy. Exactly. Breaking news: Ben Vol is reporting the Pats have traded for Josh Allen. Yeah, the source is the janitor and the men. Dude, that's fucking bomb. We're gonna be nasty now. It's like unfair how much better Josh Allen is than anybody else. Like Josh Allen, I guess Patrick Mahomes is there too. Those two are so much better than everyone else in the league right now. I mean, because it looks like Brady and Rodgers are done. They finished at the same time, right? I think this is the last year. At least this is definitely Brady's last year. He'll never play again. Why would he? They suck. They're a bad team. And Rodgers, like, what makes you think he's coming back next year? Like, it was maybe for this year. Why would he come back? Stafford's, I mean, he's lucky he got that one Super Bowl. He ain't ever going to win one again, tell you that much. He ain't ever going to win one again. I don't know. Like, I just feel like Mahomes and Allen have the league by the balls for like the next 10 years because there's nothing in the pipeline coming close to them, as you can see. Nothing. Maybe Trevor Lawrence, I think, does have the skills to do it. But this year's rookie class, you saw Kenny Pickett. He ain't the guy. He is not the guy. Joe Burrow. I did forget Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow could be the guy too. So it's all in the AFC. All right, anything else? Daboll and Daniel Jones are winning games with no wide receivers. Wait till they get weapons. Yeah, but that's not this year. You know what I mean? They're not going to get the weapons this year. So that's going to be a problem. Year to year, you never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. Daboll's obviously a very good coach, but you have to do it for a few years. You know, they figure you out. You guys remember what Josh McDaniels' record was with the Broncos when he first got there? Who remembers how he started off? The correct answer is 6-0. The Broncos were 6-0 with Josh McDaniels when he first got there. How'd that end up? Not very well. Not very well. So we'll see. They figure you out after a while. They figure you out. That's what makes Belichick so interesting, is that he lasted so long. I don't know. The league sucks. Deshaun Watson's got to come back. We need some players in this league. Anybody else? Yeah, you're right. Joe Burrow. I apologize. Joe Burrow is up there. I would definitely say Burrow, Mahomes, and Allen, and then a huge drop off, I think, as far as there we go. Tua, I believe in. You guys know I'm a Tua guy, but Tua has 2 things going against him. 3 things going against him, actually. Number 1, he gets injured a lot. Number 2, he's too small. Look, what did I say? You have to be 6'3". He's like, what, 6'1", 6 feet, if that. And number 3 is a lefty. He's a lefty. There's a reason you don't see lefties succeed in the NFL. It's you have to be right-handed to play. Like Steve Young, I guess. Who else is a lefty? I mean, it should be 1 out of 10, right? But it's really not. But I think Tua has all the tools, but don't even talk to him. He is not even close to the echelon there of Burrow, Allen, and Mahomes. Those 3 are in a league of their own, and no one else is close. Nobody else is touching those 3 right now. Yeah, 6'1". I mean, 6'1's okay. It's just not good enough, man. You have to be tall. I mean, I don't want to be biased. I'm a short guy myself, but you got to be tall, brother. And he ain't tall enough. He ain't tall enough. So, good sport ball talk tonight. Junior Seau asked Tua to stop while he's ahead. Oh, stop. Is that a joke? Is that because he's dead? He couldn't have said that. Okay. NSC doesn't have much for quarterback play. You're so right. I mean, going through that list tonight, it's like, who do they got? I mean, who's in the NFC that's like, so you got Carson Wentz, Danny Jones, nope. Jalen Hurts, nope. I mean, you don't feel that. I mean, everybody feel great about Jalen Hurts. I mean, they're a nice little novelty, I guess. But Dak, never know with that guy. He's had 1 great year. He's good, obviously. You go to the South, you got Brady, obviously too old. You got, I mean, Marcus Mariota. Come on, stop it. Jameis. Whatever's in Carolina. You got the North. You got Rodgers, too old. Fields, you saw what he is tonight. He just runs. He's not the guy. You got Kirk Cousins. That, I mean, he shows signs of it, but he's also older too. And it's like, no thanks. Jared Goff, no, he's not the guy. You go to the West, Stafford's getting too old, gets hurt all the time. Doesn't get hurt all the time, actually. That's a lie. But I just feel like I feel like we've seen the best of Matthew Stafford. Murray, you know my thoughts on Kyler Murray's too short. Jimmy Garoppolo. Come on. Whatever's in San Fran. Geno Smith. That is horrible, man. Horrible. It's all in the AFC. So, Steve Wang was so fun to watch. See, this is a different crowd tonight. I'm seeing sport ball people in here, and they want to talk sports. That's cool. Which sucks more, the state of the quarterback position or the NFL or the WEI's honored talent? Sucks way fucking more than this. Way more. At least Felger has some talent to him. He's interesting. They're not talented. They're not good on the air at WI. They're so bad. Nobody's interesting. Like, I like Zolak. I like Zolak and Berger. I think they're talented. I think Mike Felger's talented, even though he's annoying. They're not talented at WA. Kirk Minahan and Jerry Callahan were talented, and they got rid of them. So there's that. Stafford is a 6 and 8 TD. Yeah, I mean, he led the league in interceptions last year. Great. Geno Smith MVP right now. He is, dude. I posted this on Twitter yesterday, man. I do FanDuel. I was in a 50-50 league yesterday, $25, big money. I was in 50th place out of 100. So top 50 get the money. Dude, Geno Smith took a knee at the end of the game. I lost 0.1. I lost by 0.02 because he took a fucking knee. I'm like, you have to be. No, dude. I'm screaming at the TV. I'm like, tell me he's not going to take a fucking knee. Tell me they're going to hand off to Kenneth Walker or somebody like that. Anyway, WEA got quadrupled, dude. It's like they don't care about making money. It's like bizarre. It's like they just like, money. What's that? I don't care about that. I don't care about ratings. It sucks. Bob Murchison's happy. Did you ever drop the new rap on the stream last night? I did do a rap. That's correct. I used to listen to sports talk on occasion. Yeah, I mean, I I'll put it on when I'm in the car, I guess. But at this point, I'd rather listen to podcasts. I just don't like commercials. Yeah, unfortunately, Felger is the best Boston has to offer for sports talk. You're right about that. No, yeah. So, anyway, guys, that sucked. I am in a completely different state of mind than I was 5 hours ago. 5 hours ago, I'm like optimistic. Now I'm just like, we're just another. But the only good thing we have going for us, I guess, is that the rest of the league sucks too. We are far from the only team having this moral situation right now, like battle within ourselves. Like, unless you're a Buffalo Bills fan, a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and arguably, I would say, a Cincinnati Bengals fan, how good do you feel? How good do you feel about the rest? Like, honestly, how can you feel? Or Eagles. I mean, Giants fans are obviously, yeah, fuck yeah, because the Giants haven't won shit in a while. It must feel good, obviously. But do you really feel that good? Do you? You're like, Danny Jones, that's the guy that's going to lead. Danny Jones, Super Bowl winning quarterback. Can you tell yourself that with a straight face? Can you look yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, Danny Jones is going to go to the Super Bowl and he's going to beat Josh Allen? Come on. You don't believe that. So, all right. And like, do you believe Eagles fans? Do we have Eagles fans? Like, do you believe that the Eagles are going to go to the Super Bowl and beat the Kansas City Chiefs? Do you believe that? I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe the Eagles. I don't think any. I think if the Bengals, the Chiefs, or the Bills go to the Super Bowl, they will be a favorite over any NFC team. Any NFC team. And the Chiefs and the Bills would be over a touchdown favorite over any NFC team. I don't care if the fucking Eagles go, 15-2. And the Bills are like 12-5. The Bills will be favored in that Super Bowl, period. Bills Cowboys Super Bowl, that's an interesting pick. I like it a lot, Carl Lively. And you know what? I think that would be my first pick too. First of all, fucking how awesome would that be? Rematch. There was 2 Super Bowl rematches this weekend. You guys know that? Well, how about this, sports fans? We'll sign off on this one. What 2 Super Bowl rematches happened this weekend? Let's hear. What do you guys think of that trivia? It's the best time to be a Raider fan in the offseason. Stop it. Are you a Raider fan, my guy? You seem to be an AFC West guy. Off topic, but I saw your tweets on Trump in the Colorado Senate race in the morning. I mean, it's true, Donald Trump, he finally came for DeSantis. He finally came for him. He's so jealous. He's so fucking jealous of Ron DeSantis. He is. Because Ron DeSantis is everything he'll never be. Sharp, extremely popular. Pat's Bears was one, yeah. And the other was, San Francisco against Kansas City. That was the 2 Super Bowl matchups. All right. So yeah, I like that pick. That's my official pick right now for the Super Bowl. Bills, Cowboys. You know why I think the Cowboys are growing? Because their defense is by far the best defense in the league. Micah Parsons is the best if he stays healthy, man, is the best defensive player I've seen since like Lawrence Taylor. Like, he's maybe Ray Lewis. Like, that dynamic changes everything about the game. He's so good. And Dak's good enough, if he can stay healthy. The line is good enough. The rushing game is good enough. CeeDee Lamb's good enough as a receiver. They're good enough to make the Super Bowl. I think they would lose to the Bills. I think the Bills would get their revenge. But come on, man. The Bills are a superstar team, man. The fucking Buffalo Bills are a superstar team. How the fuck did that happen? They have the best quarterback in the league. One of the best receivers in the league. Their defense is filled with stars. Come on. The Bills need to win the Super Bowl this year. All right. So, all right, guys. We'll get them next week, all right? We'll see you guys for a live show tomorrow night. Peace, Turtle.